Hello, hello. Welcome on in, everybody. Today we will be summoning on the new 1000-year Blood War banner. It's my first video in a while since my last summons video. Been kind of slacking. Just been doing my dailies, really. Kind of playing other games. GFL2, World of Warcraft, prepping for the new raid. Today I felt like I had to summon because we have a new PvP character, a new Ganju. Chad is the PvP character, and YORUICHI is the PvE, I think, no affiliation unit. I might go to 0. Because why not? This might be my last banner till end of the year, depending on what we get from now till then. Like, I would summon on a Geralt or a Jugrim if it comes out, but kind of like banking on end of year gonna be Shinsui, right? That's what we really want. These characters are pretty good. Chad's obviously really good. I don't think he's good as Uryu, from what I've heard, but he kind of. The big thing about Chad is he ignores dodge. Read affiliation dodges. Yeah, it's pretty strong. I think there was something about Chad. I don't think he has like... So he has Brave Battle... Prevent Brave Battle... invincibility, right? He breaks persistence, but I don't think he has the other one that makes them immune to dying, which could lead to an interesting sort of meta, like last ditch survival, right? Or something like that. He doesn't break, ignores Brave Battle invincibility. I have to read what it's called, but I'm not too sure. I think he's missing something when it's to killing, like, invincibility. One of, like, the first ones. Which will be very interesting to see how he works in the meta. Obviously, in PvP, it's still going to be Chad, Mila Rose, and probably Uryu. Might see some hybrid builds, too. But, obviously, what we want is Chad or YORUICHI. 2-5 YORUICHI would be cool. Any dupes of Chad would be amazing. The filler's kind of bad, other than Elvis, I call him. I think it's Tanjiro? Everything else is kind of like irrelevant. Chad's, I guess, an alright link for stalling. Retsu's kind of outclassed now. Bami's kind of bad. He's not bad, but like... other than these two units, it's like whatever. I already have Toshiro 5-5. He's alright, but as like a NAD character side unit. And everyone else is kind of just power crept, right? But yeah, that is the plan. If we can avoid... I wouldn't mind having a Ganju, but as long as we get like 2-5 Chad, 2-5 YORUICHI, that'd be sick. I don't have a lot of orbs to work with. But we're hoping for the steps. I'm aiming for... I don't know how many steps I'm going to go. I'm going to feel it out and see how it goes. Oh, this is the new banner here, right? I mean... Orihime is still amazing. She's stayed relevant for so long, which is what made her so good. Everyone else is kind of whatever. She's not bad either. Yuha is... not terrible. I've had shit. If he can get the paralyze off, he's a good stall unit. Already made good stall unit. This Stern Ritter is kind of like 50-50. I haven't had issues with her fighting her. I can kind of just put Uryu there or Mila or someone there, and they usually kill whatever's there. So she's not a big threat. It's just Yuha in the middle is really good stall. Orihime is a good stall for Uryu. Everything else is kind of mid. You don't want any of those units. I wouldn't summon on that. It's better than before, but it's still like, come on, that banner's kind of mid. They should just make this banner all PV. Maybe not the new unit, but all the meta units would be absolutely sick. I know Bleach has been getting a lot of negative feedback lately with Guild Quest and just the power creep and the talent trees aren't really like matching up. It doesn't seem like for me myself, clearing Nightmare isn't hard. It's just the extra stages that's really annoying, but I don't really care too much for 5 to, you know what I mean, extra 5, extra 10 orbs, whatever. It's whatever. And obviously content wise, people are slacking. I'm seeing a lot of people move on to other games. They're still doing their dailies, but they're not as hyped because it's anniversary. Like, again, with the characters, they're dope. It's just content and just guild quest seems like super monka, and just they seem like any other gacha game, right? There's always this issue where it's like greed and just what the heck are they doing? Like, do they know what the community wants and what's good for the game? And it's okay to give back more, especially for something like 10 years. Obviously, as a business, you gotta make money, but at the same time, it's just like the changes and dude, the health and then the shadow buffs to guild quests to make it harder is just, it's been kind of draining. And the effort you have to put in to actually, you know, sweat isn't worth the reward. And then again, that's a common thing in other gacha games as well. So I'm not surprised. I'm not going to quit the game over or uninstall. Maybe I'll, you know, be a little more laid back. But yeah, again, I'm still clearing Nightmare for the most part. It's just extra stages is like, why put in that effort, right? But anyways, let's get straight to it. Let's do, you know, con multi, you know. Might be a little loud. I apologize ahead of time. Do another con multi. Love that for us. Got some tickets to spend. Might as well, you know. Again, sorry for the lack of YouTube videos. Okay, that's a new unit, and it looks sick. Again, it's probably not good, but it looks sick. That's awesome. You take those. I've been playing a lot of GFL 2. It's just GFL 2 WoW, and then just kind of cycling shooters right now with like Fortnite, Val. That's really about it. A lot of prepping in WoW right now. In GFL 2, I've just been doing Gunsmoke and pulling on some new units. Been definitely slacking as a content creator. Okay, Izuru is just weird. Double Izuru. Yeah, you know, we're gonna use some tickets and then we'll go straight into the summons. Hopefully get some new or more 5-star units. Little eyes. Again, I've been doing my dailies. You know, doing my Psychomon quests. And doing the little mini events that are somewhat like whatever. I've been max transcending more units. I have a lot of 5/5 units I've been working on. But other than that, nothing new. Triple butterfly. sick.
奇跡は一度だったよな。じゃあ二度目はなんだ。
Very old Ichigo. I already have, unfortunately. Brave bonus summons tickets. I think this is a dud. I'm so ready for Core 4. Junior Blood War, man. I'm so excited. I needed it like yesterday. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot, back to what I was saying before, I've been seeing a lot of content creators, like they're still playing Bleach, but they're reaching out to other branches of the directory, like they're doing more variety, they're, you know, IRL content or just podcasts or whatever it might be, maybe other gacha games, which I think that's really healthy to do. I feel like sticking to one game, it's good. It's still good to build your community off one game, or branching out to other games is gonna make your brand or whatever you want to call it more healthy, right? You're gonna meet more people that like you, not just the game. 50 of these. So I think that's really good. I know it kind of stinks because you obviously wanna watch the game that you're playing, and you like, sometimes you like the content creator for the game they play, right? Like, I know one thing, I don't really watch WoW if I'm not playing World of Warcraft, right? Same thing with Bleach or GFL2, Fortnite, or Valorant. I like to watch what I'm playing. The only game right now I watch no matter what is Sea of Thieves. And obviously Bleach content creators. I check to see what's going on in the game as well. But I've been playing Bleach a very, like, I don't want to say a long time, because some people have been playing this for like 8 to 10 years. But for the last year and some change, I've been playing Bleach every day. Again, I hope the game is not too loud. Doesn't seem too loud. We have some silver tickets, but I think my inbox is about to be full. So we're gonna get right into the summons, chat. We need some luck here. We need to start saving for end of the year. Potential Geralt, potential Shinsui, Shunko. But YORUICHI, I have to summon, man. I have to. Her, if it's her or Ratsu, it's just like, how can I not summon? How can I not? Here we go. Let's hope we don't have to go to 0. If I can get at least one copy of each, that would be cool too. And right off the back, we're getting Ganju. Not what we're looking for. But the game, it's almost like the game knows what I don't want. Again, I'm glad I got him. He is like the only, this is his like only unit that's like somewhat relevant. Potentially the only Ganju we'll ever get. That is, I think there's one other Ganju, but I think he's really bad, right? I'll take it. I'll take it. That's hilarious. Okay. Ganju. He's not even a farmer, man. He's got he's got double boosts and barriers. That's kind of sick. That is gonna help a lot in guild quests. He's kind of like, he might be even better than Christmas Grammy. I'll take that. I didn't get lucky on Christmas Granny. I got little Toto, I think. Oh man. I wouldn't get Ganju, dude. Why? Just give me the why. This game, okay, a little update. I will never summon on a solo banner ever again. Just because I did it on the Christmas Retsu solo banner, nothing. Spent like thousands of orbs. I want to say 4K. And then this time I did it on Uryu. Didn't get anyone that didn't get Uryu. I wanted to get Uryu 5-5 for PvP. Super unlucky. I got him 2-5 in the YouTube video when he released. But just super unlucky. I should be grateful that I got him 2-5. I'm making a video after, or just put it right here. There's Mother Bear. Got to tell her I was making a video. I think this is a dud, right? Yeah. So yeah, unluckily, I was hoping to get like any dupes in PvP is really good, right? Because after 2-5 you can get him bulky, and then 5-5 is the next power up. With Guild Quest, it's more like you get him 2-5 and then everything else doesn't matter till 5-5. At least in PvP, 3-4-5 is like more defensive capabilities, unless, you know, that second slot is situational depending on how your character fights. Obviously my Uryu is attack focus. The more damage the better. I did try defense, but it's just, I already have Orihime as a stall unit, so, and Askin as a new stall unit, and I even have Renji as a stall unit. I really don't need any more stall. So it's been working out. I've been sticking to third seat. It's not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take a Tenjiro. I still think he's amazing for Guild Quest, and he's a very dope character. I don't have him 5-5 yet. I'll take that. Not ideal, but I use him a lot in GQ. Oof. Getting the filler now? Shinji, not bad. Not bad. I honestly only use this guy in Psychomon. I didn't really get to use him in his prime for GQ. I don't know if he's been... he might have been replaced. I'm not sure. Maybe I do still use him in GQ. He's a cool unit, though. Very cool unit. Again, not ideal. But I guess if I'm gonna get filler, those two units are probably like the best. Okay. Under 2k orbs. Looking like a dud. Man, if this is gonna be a banner where I only get Ganju, I'm pretty upset. But it'll just motivate me more to just save Friend of the Year. Again, I should probably start. I highly recommend, if you guys are like me, where getting orbs is getting harder and harder. I think this is the guarantee here. Okay, so we're just gonna get Tenjiro 5-5 today. Awesome. 2-1! 2-1! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Oh! Oh! Thank you, 2-1! Thank you! We got her, baby! We got her. It's very I don't want to say best girl cuz her and Retsu are like right there for me. And I don't mean in attractiveness, I mean just like all overall badass. Their powers are so sick. Their character design is sick. It's just so good. Now let me just say the YORUICHI cosplays 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I don't mind seeing that on my Twitter. As a single male in his late 20s, I don't mind seeing that. So let's go. YORUICHI is home. YORUICHI. I haven't gotten her swimsuit, which I don't really care about swimsuits. I did summon on Burn the Witch swimsuit. Absolutely got shafted on that as well. I only did like 2,000 orbs. But man, just for collecting, right? From a collector's perspective, they're good in GQ and in their own personal ways. I don't want to say they're OP. It's just right now they're good for GQ. I feel like we'll see how that goes in the future. I know some of them lasted a while, but obviously now the old Burning the Witch's power cup's pretty hard, right? The umbrella ones. I always forget what it's called. Anyways, let's go. Let's go. That 2-in-1 on step 5 is super clutch. That actually saved me so much. I needed some luck there. Again, I wouldn't mind getting her 2-5 right now. Oh, she's so cool. Look at that. She looks sick. She looks so cool. Oh my gosh. Absolute. We've been saved. We've been saved. Again? I don't want to get her 5-5, but 2-5 would be sick. I shouldn't say that, right? I really don't want to go to 0 here, but I'm probably gonna. Just because now we just need the Chad now, right? Back to back? Are we serious right now? Are we serious right now? We just swept the banner. We swept the banner. Got 2 of the best fillers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my PvP team. My PvP team. Mila Rose 2-5. Uryu 2-5. And right now I've been shuffling out Orihime 5-5 stall. Asking 5-5 stall and Renji 5-5 for Orihime's, right? Because Orihime's in that rotation. I've noticed, by the way, if you use Renji, just give him defense. And even if he doesn't kill the Orihime fast, she is a sharpshooter. It works. It works. It's amazing. Obviously, Renji's kind of aged, right? He came out, what, August, September-ish last year? Something around there. With Byaku and Rukia, so he's obviously aging, but he still has his moments. He still has his moments. Again, you could just use Mila Rose. Right now, he's getting. If there was a tier list, he's just dropping pretty at a fast rate. Yeah. Let's go. That's huge, man. Alright, just because this banner has been good to me. Oh my gosh. Dude, we swept the banner. Let's go. Now, I should save. I should save here. I should stop. You know, obviously we know how this goes. We keep summoning. We keep summoning. And we just take an L. And then we could have saved about like 1,000 orbs. 1,000 to 1,500, 2,000 orbs. That's usually how it goes. But I don't know restraint. I do not. I am Wavy Sinatra. I just keep going. So, lucky number 7. Imagine. All right, see? Or no. Okay. One day I'll learn my lesson. I feel like if there's a time to go to 0, it's for a YouTube video. Sick. Ooh. Toshiro. Again, I have him 5-5. This is the one unit. He's cool looking. He's definitely up there as one of my favorite Nat characters. But I really wanted this guy to be an SP unit. But luckily, since we have him a Nat unit here, maybe his next unit will be SP. They always spoil Toshiro. I guess if they're, you know, again, he's not a bad unit, NAD unit. Not bad at all. Alright, last step. Maybe we'll go 2 more steps. This one's the guarantee. The next step is discount. If there's... Okay, we're gonna have Tenjiro 5-5. That's crazy. He's either gonna be 4-5 or 5-5. We'll do the discount and then we'll call it. Start saving. Ah. Oh, nice. Come on. Okay. Well, Ganju 2-5. Again, he is not the unit you want a 2-5 there. But it is what it is, boys. It is what it is. Oh, dude, you know, I don't have a lot of orbs. I shouldn't expect much. But I'll take it. I shall take it. If those of you guys that have missed my last videos, or if you want to check them out, I have done a bunch of summons for anniversary. As you can see, I got Renji 4-5, Uryu 2-5, Jushiro 5-5, Rukia 2-5, Ichigo 2-5. Obviously Burn the Witch, I got super unlucky. I didn't summon on the Byakuya Aizen remake banner, unfortunately. Just didn't really have the orbs to spare. I am also free to play. Keep that in mind, chat. But you know, I can't complain. It could have been way worse. I've known people that have had way worse summons. Technically, I got Jushiro 6-5. I'm not gonna lie to you boys. I used my power move source early. Shouldn't have done that. Should have saved it for, I don't know, who was the last good power unit? Was it really Shinji? I don't even know. There's a way to check, right? I forgot how to check. Again, I can't. Again, my summons. Could they, dude? A little more luck, dude. Getting YORUICHI or Chad 2-5 is the dream. Dude, is the dream right there. Maybe I'll go on their rerun. We'll see. Obviously, we'll post in the comments if. I'll post in the comments if I end up summoning more. And usually I'll pin the message and it'll show, like, I'll edit it as I go on. Just got, you know what I mean, step 15. My YORUICHI is now 2-5, or you know, etc, etc. I usually update you guys in the comments. I can go characters, right? I forgot how this works. I don't really use this much. Give me 1 second. Album, right? Okay. This will show you. So obviously we swept this banner. Skipped. Well, no, skipped. Did like 2K, didn't get any characters. Skipped. I did 5 steps on this. Dude, got really unlucky on this banner. I think I went like 5K orbs on this. I think I did 10 steps on this. I don't know how many steps I did this. Maybe 12 around, you know what I mean? Give or take. Skipped. I went hard on this banner. I think these characters, I know Shinji's already been replaced. Oetsu 5-5 is obviously better. But these characters were too cool not to summon. Even though there's 2 NAD units. And Shinji's not really like the king of his GQ. They're just really dope characters to use. They're really cool looking. Their moveset's really sick. I think it's a very underrated banner for just swaggy, dope characters. Again, they're not absolutely broken, but they do have their niches. Right now, like, even though Oetsu's better, I still use the Shinji to clear. I clear Nightmare perfectly fine with the Shinji. Even with the new, like, procs. It is hard to stay at full stamina, but you give him barriers and it's kind of like whatever. You don't really need her, but like, I mean, with Ichigo, it's just even more broken. Or is it? And then, yeah, they're just NAD side units, right? Cool to use, cool NAD units. I really just don't like how the power creep is affecting these units already, right? Like, they're still usable and they're still good, but you're already starting to feel the difference of the power creep. Which is very unlucky. I think end of year still feels good. Byakuya, you're kind of feeling it a little bit. Bambi sucks. Giselle, you're kind of feeling it. Ratsu, you're kind of feeling it, but she's still really good. Again, they're still usable. They're still great. Ichigo, obviously, end of the year still feels amazing. Asnot still amazing, but like, I think he already replaced. Still a good second unit to use. I feel like even these guys are starting to feel it. They're cool characters, but it's just weird how like they buff the health, and now your characters feel like that you've summoned on within the last couple months don't like feel OP, or you feel like you need them to 5 to actually feel OP sometimes. Again, if you got them dupes and everything, you're probably chilling. But I feel like if you have your units 1-5, you're kind of still like, huh. In GQ, everything else is very trivial. Speaking from a GQ perspective. Alright, let's see how many units we got. I think we'll be able to check. Let me do some scrolling. I know I could organize this better, but I'm already halfway through. Where are they? So we got 1 Toshiro, 2 Shinzis, 3 Chanjiros, 2 Ganjos, 1 Chad, 1 YORUICHI. Not bad for 12 steps. Not bad at all. And I could have stopped at 10. One of those things I should have stopped at 7. I'll take it. I'll take it. And in the filler, I didn't get absolutely flooded with filler. Especially bad filler units. Green, right? I think, yeah, he's 5-5, man. Nice. That's actually sick. That's really cool. We'll just do 1 for now. I'll work on this later. Nice. I think focus would be better there, but we'll take that for now. Right. You know what? Just for the video. Just for the video. Let's max transcend him. You probably won't get another good one of the Tendros. Wow. Normal attack damage plus 37. That's actually crazy. That's actually really crazy. Again, I've been max transcending a lot of units. Recently, obviously, Tanjiro, Byac. Who else? Oh, wait. Let's go to all. These have been max transcended. Escanor. Masculine. Oetsu. I got 5-5 recently. Now I got Elvis. That's actually crazy. And I still don't have... I don't think I have the 3rd character of that banner, but these 2 units I somehow 5-5 and haven't seen the 3rd unit. Soifon. I think Soifon's been 5-5. I know Yamamoto. I got 5-5 recently. Max transcended Ichigo. Party Ichigo. Still a lot of units that I have 5-5 I just haven't worked on. We call this guy Bird Bitch. Isn't it like Yumi Chika or some shit? Yeah. I hate this character with a passion. But, you know, I actually still use him for farming. Believe it or not. Not that I need to farm. But, man, I've gotten him so many times. But yeah, work in progress 5-5 in my units as much as I can. Just for the collection. Those of you guys that know, this banner right here is the first banner I actually summoned on. And was like super excited. Aizen. This banner was so sick when it came out. So sick. But the collection is growing. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. Make sure like, comment, let me know what you guys got, how many steps you went. I do stream on the Purple app, Twitch, Wavy Sinatra. I should come right up. It's a picture of a wave. Be awesome to see you guys over there. I don't really stream this game that much, but you will see a lot of WoW, Fortnite, shooters, Sea of Thieves, and maybe just random variety. Yeah. If I don't see you guys on a Halloween or Thanksgiving, maybe happy pre-holidays. I do think, like I said, I want to save for end of the year, so this might be a last summons for a while, but we'll see. Like I said, if Geralt comes out or some crazy units like Jugram. Again, if they're NAD units, screw that. But unless they're like PvP, which obviously I think the community will have a fit if Jugram's PvP and Yoryu's PvP. Geralt PvP, I don't want him to be PvP, but I PvP every day, so I wouldn't hate it either. Maybe they make Lily Barrow come out too. One of these units are getting the shaft for PvP units. I just don't know which one. Obviously, we just got Chad PvP again. People don't want that, but it's Chad, right? If there's a unit to do, it's Chad. But yeah. Gang gang. Wavy out. And until the next one.